What's going on YouTube? In this video, we're gonna break down two sales calls. One is gonna be somebody that says no. One is gonna be somebody that said yes. Sit back, relax, and know the episode. Let's go. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your story and what inspired you to be a coach? So I'm like,
I am a kickboxer originally,
Super
but during the
slow,
COVID,
curious.
when they were featherweight fighter, then I transformed and gained 10 kgs of muscle. And that was a really good journey for me. In like 6 months, I hired a personal trainer. He trained me and I learned some from him, and I studied at ISSA to get my personal training certification, and after when I gained interest in it, I got my certification and started training. It's been 1 year and 2 months now that I have been training, and currently I have 11 clients, and yeah, it's good so far.
Nice. Are you doing everything online or are you doing it in person?
No, it's in person right now, but I want to do it online.
How much are they paying you?
200 per month.
You're undercharging yourself, brother.
I didn't know about that.
It's okay. That's why you're on this call. We gotta change that. What's your goal for your online coaching business? Like, what's your number one income goal right now? You mentioned about 5K when we were talking on Instagram. What?
No, 8K.
8K. Okay. Obviously, you booked a call. You seem pretty serious about this. Like, why do you want to get started right now and not later? I'm getting to sell myself on why it's important right fucking now.
No one talks to in person that much really. We are talking about a presence online where everyone is glued to right now. Even I spend like 2 hours a day on my phone and I see you, right? So if I see you, that means that you have an online presence. I want a presence too. So I can also attract someone like me who is struggling to make the physique, but I have presence so they know me.
How long have you been thinking about getting started? Like, how long have you been thinking about this online presence thing?
January.
January? Okay, so 3 months. So you haven't taken action for the last 3 months, even though you've wanted to get it started. Why do you want to take action right now?
If it is possible that I can get in right now, then why should I delay it? But I've been thinking of it already.
What would you say is your biggest struggle with, growing your online coaching business? I know that you mentioned that you don't really know what to post on Instagram. Is that it, or is there something else?
I don't know how to promote my business on Instagram.
Okay. So you have no idea how to get started or grow your business or anything like that?
I can attract people in person because I can see their body language, their expressions.
You haven't figured that out with social media yet. You're not you don't really know how to do that same thing on social media.
Exactly. I have been very bad with online presence since ever.
We need to basically take the knowledge that you have inside of your brain and communicate it in a way that actually, people are gonna be attracted to online. So now that I know what you want to hit 8K a month. Why haven't you been able to achieve success on your own?
As you said that I have been underpricing myself. At that time I had 20 clients and I was training free. After that, when I started charging $100, then I decreased to 18. Then when I'm charging 180, then it got 12, 200, then it got 11. So that's the case.
I don't overcome his financial objection. He's gonna have it.
Can you what?
Do you mind if I coach you for a second? Watch this.
Yes.
Okay. You come from India, right? That's where you were born and raised?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for you, $200 per month is actually a lot more than you were making in India, right?
That is true, but right now I'm living in Canada.
I agree. But let me coach you for a second. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
So the reason it's hard for you to quote unquote charge what you're worth is because from where you're from, you're making a lot more than you used to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so you need to take that same sort of expansive mindset and you need to expand your thinking, because unless you start seeing your own value, unless you start believing that you're worth $500, $1,000 a month, nobody will pay you that. The reason you have a hard time doing that is because you've already come so far from how far you used to be in India. So now it's you're like $200 a month is a lot compared to what you used to make, and so it's harder for you to imagine charging more because you're already charging so much more than you ever have. Does that make sense?
Yes, that is absolutely true. Yes.
So you need to believe in yourself enough to know that you're not only worth, you need to just believe that you're worth investing in. Do you believe that you're worth investing in?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. So that's important. That mindset shift is fucking important, because if you truly do understand what I'm saying, then you're going to be able to charge more and you're gonna be able to invest more in yourself because you know that you're worth it. Let's just pretend that you don't do anything today. You're like, you know what, Brian, I don't wanna do this. I'm gonna do it on my own. I don't need your help. I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Let's just pretend you do that and nothing changes. In the next 6 to 12 months, if you're in the same place and your business hasn't grown, how will that make you feel?
I will also feel that I lost an opportunity.
Yeah. And if you're...
I could have done, but I did not because I was too scared, probably.
Yeah, do you believe that it's possible that you could make $8,000 a month with me?
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so based on everything you've told me so far, here's exactly what I think you need to do. First things first is, I'm just gonna be blunt and direct, fuck your website, all right? Nobody ever browses websites anymore. We only ever browse social media. And so a website is good that you have one, but nobody will ever go to it. People just go to Instagram.
Yeah, that is true.
Right? Which is why you've gotten all your clients from Instagram, because that's where everybody is. You found me through Instagram. You consume my content, maybe I came up on your Explore feed, whatever. And so if you're not on Instagram with high value, consistent, engaging content that gets people to reach out, you're never gonna grow a successful online coaching business. The second thing is that you're getting started at the right time, because I feel like you're the type of guy that knows how to get people fit. You're just not the type of guy, you just don't know how to get the people to get fit, basically. You don't know how to get the clients. And so I need to give you the same sort of coaching and mentorship that you got when it got to getting clients results. And I need to teach you the science of growing an online coaching business so that you don't spend years and years trying to figure this out on your own and beating your head against a wall. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Perfect. Now, I think that you actually are in a good place, because I think that based on where you're currently at, if you go all in on your coaching business, you could be hitting $3,000 to $5,000 per month within the next 3 to 6 months.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah. My program comes with guaranteed results coaching. And because of that, I only take on serious people. Because if I'm gonna guarantee you that you make money or that I have to send you money back, then I can't work with you unless you're fully committed. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I don't really care about this goal, it's not very important to me, and 10 being I'll do whatever it takes to get to this goal, how important is it to you to grow your online coaching business right now?
9.
Why did you not say?
My 9.
Yeah, why did
my 9 answer is because right now I'm not at a very good financial stage. If I am not able to afford, that is the 9.
If you were able to get to $8,000 a month in the next 3 to 6 months, no matter what the investment would be, would it be worth it?
Yes.
So if I gave you a blueprint to get you to $8,000 a month, are you going to be a 9 out of 10 committed to it or a 10 out of 10 committed to it?
Can you please tell me how much that will cost me, so I can see how much I will have to manage through my budget?
Yeah, I totally hear you. The only issue I have is that if your willingness to go all in is purely based on how much it costs, then I don't know if this would work for you.
I will have to know how much that will cost me so I can calculate in my mind how much if I will have to adjust.
It's $5,000.
Yeah, then I cannot do it right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because I am making only 2,000 right now. No.
Yeah. So if we were able to do some sort of installment plan and we were able to help you start signing clients within the next couple months, do you think that would help?
Yes, if I have more clients, I will have more money to pay you.
Okay. So if we can get you started on some sort of smaller payment plan, and I'll teach you how to use your social media, how to attract clients, how to convert clients, how to deliver the online coaching service. I'll give you the entire blueprint that I've used to help all these clients get results. Is that something that you would be interested in?
Yes, I would be.
I'll give you 12 months of coaching with me. I'll give you 3 live coaching calls. I'll give you a step-by-step blueprint, and I guarantee that you will make $10,000 in 6 months, or I'll send you all of your money back. The reason that I'm able to make that guarantee is I know this shit fucking works. The only issue is I gotta make sure that if I give this to you, that you're gonna be fully committed to it. Is that something that I can get from you?
Yes, I will be fully committed to it.
Okay. So if I was able to get you in at $500 per month, do you think that would make it possible for you to get started today?
Yes, I can do that.
Is that like a yes, or is that like a fuck yes?
That's a yes. I will tell you a fuck yes by tonight.
What's the thing holding you back from being a fuck yes?
I have to see that I'm not overspending at a wrong place. I have to see that if I can detect that shit and, adjust things. That's all.
Okay. Now,
Because I don't want to make a fake commitment and then say, no, I cannot do it. That's why I'm saying yes, but not a fuck yes. Right?
yeah.
But tonight, for sure. By tonight, for sure, I will.
Yeah. I totally hear you, and a lot of my best clients felt the same way. If we were able to get you to $3,000 to $5,000 a month within the next 6 months working together, do you think that the investment on the call would have been worth it today?
See that you have like quality content. If that is the free content, how much quality will the money plan will be? I trust that.
Yeah.
You know.
So
That's why I'm talking to you.
Yeah, no, I love that.
trust your words.
I love that. So I thank you for that. Now I'm gonna. So if you trust me and you know that this is gonna work, then I'm gonna flip a question back to you, and I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Do you trust yourself?
Yes, I trust myself. Only problem I have right now is the financial one. But 500 payment plan sounds okay to me. So I will tell you by tonight, like 10 p.m. I will give you a final answer. But yes, it is okay. I'll
Okay.
go forward. Because I am a practical person. I like to think things through.
Yeah.
It is a brilliant offer, but I will tell you by 10 p.m. because I respect your time too.
Can I give you a statistic?
Yep.
Statistically speaking, 90% of people that get on these calls that say they're gonna quote unquote get back later never take any action.
That's why I'm giving you a commitment. But 10 p.m. if I will get back to you. Even if it's a no, even if it's a yes, I will tell you an answer.
Okay.
I'm not like one of those people. I'm a practical person. I don't waste my time even on a call. I trust you. I trust your words. That's why I trust you. That's why I trust your program, really. At $500 a month, you are doing me a great favor. I will adjust things through, and I'm sure I can do things.
Okay, so I will hold the spot for $500 a month until the end of the night. If I don't hear back from you by the end of the night, it's just gonna be $5K up front because I don't wanna waste your time or my time, and I don't wanna give you an offer that you're not gonna take seriously.
Absolutely good. And can I also ask you one more thing?
Yep.
If I cannot do it, can I get back to like 1 or 2 months that when I have 5K that to put on? When I have 5K, I won't wait for the 500 a month. Will I have still that option?
Yeah, so the price increases every couple months. So I just wanted to know, like, if there was a reason that you wouldn't do it, what would that reason be? Because you say it's financial, but if you were to invest in me and I helped you make an extra 1,000, doesn't that get rid of the financial objection?
No, but I would like to know my options,
I know, I hear you.
I cannot do it for some reason.
I hear you. If there's a reason that you can't do it, like, I would love to help you solve the problem because I'm here on the call with you right now. Is there something that I haven't explained? Like, I would love to help you. I want to change your life. I feel like you're a little bit scared. I feel like you're a little bit scared.
My main reason that I've stated right from the very first statement of the call, tuition fee. I have like that coming up for $8,000 next month, so I have to adjust things too. That's why I said if for some reason I cannot do it in 2 or 3 months when I have 5K ready, can I still get the plan? Not the 500 one. I will not pay installments. I will pay the direct 5K. But in 2 or 3 months, will I still have that option if for some reason I cannot do it? I
can't guarantee you that because the rates go up every couple months. But there's 2 different ways to approach life. Do you mind if I share my perspective? Whether or not you enroll today, it's completely fine, but I want to share. So way number 1 to approach is to be conservative. And conservative is the smart option. It's like, I'm going to make sure I have enough, and I'm going to make sure that I can save and make sure that but conservative people don't change the fucking world. And you told me on this call that you want to change the world. You want to make $8,000 a month with online coaching. You want to have bigger opportunities. You want to get yourself global. Like, bro, that takes risk. The second type of person is the one that takes risk. The person that like goes all in. The person that's like, I will do whatever it takes to succeed. If you actually have that sort of mindset and you're willing to do whatever it takes, like obviously you want to succeed because you came here from India, you moved to this country so that you could build a better life for yourself. Now's the opportunity. But the only way that you're gonna do that, bro, is you're gonna do that by taking risk. You can't do that by like saving all your eggs. Saving all your eggs is just gonna give you more of what you currently have, which isn't enough of what you want. So if you want to fucking make $8,000 a month, bro, you need to be taking risks. So no, I will not guarantee you that rate because like I want to see that you actually want this fucking shit. Like I want to see that you.
How much rate will I expect in 2 or 3 months for this program?
I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. It depends what my business partner thinks.
Because that's why I'm asking. Because I am very interested from getting coaching from you.
Yep.
You know, because you are a very intelligent man.
Thank
I
you.
want to get coaching from you.
I would love that too.
If for some reason I cannot do it today, how much rate would I have to adjust in 2 or 3 months to get this coaching plan?
Probably 7,500 to 10,000 between there. It usually goes up by 20 to 30% because our students get better results, and every time our student gets better results, we increase the price. So a way that we could avoid that altogether.
I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. 7,500 to 10,000.
Yeah, because you could just avoid that altogether because if you get started today, I'll guarantee you your rate and I will never increase your price on you.
Okay, I will think through, man. I promise you that.
Okay.
When I have 7,500, can I still get a sport?
Yep. But if you want to do it today, I can give it to you for 500. But yes, if you in 2 or 3 months, yes. But again, I just think you're thinking too far down the line. I can just help you make 7,500 in the next 3 months. So take the next hour to think about it and get back to me because if you want this, I can give it to you. But like I can't guarantee you a spot in 3 months. I don't know.
I hear you, man. It makes sense because I'm a businessman too. That makes sense. Why would I wait on the same price?
Because you told me at the start of this call, you're like, why should I delay it? As soon as I can get in, why should I delay it? It sounds to me like you're delaying it.
Yes, I have a reason to delay, you know.
I don't know if you do see the exact value because if you work with me, you're going to be making money within the next 30 days.
Brother, there should be money in the pocket to pay you first. You know, I don't like to make fake promises.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll let you think on it. If you want to make money, you can get back to me by the end of the day.
Yes, I will tell you before 10 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, brother. Bye-bye. God damn, that was intense, dude. Holy shit. I was like fucking Woo! Ugh! Fighting objections all day, bro. God damn. That's good. I actually I needed that. I needed fucking. It's intense, man. Overcoming fucking objections. I knew he was gonna have a financial objection because he mentioned finances at the start of the call, so I needed to call it like immediately, which is why I called it like. You notice when I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? He's like, I'm a 9. I was like, why is it a 9? And he literally said finances, and I challenged him there because like, I'm not gonna go through my whole fucking pitch, and then knowing that he has a financial objection. When I literally know what his objection is going to be. He told me. He said it's going to be finances. And so I called it immediately there, and then we can just start working through that objection because at the end of the day, like, we'll see. I don't think he'll come back today. Like, I was trying to like work around the objection as much as I possibly could without being too pushy. But I pushed pretty fucking hard on that one. So yeah, I think that in that case, it's good to show you the wins and the losses. In that case, if I could have done that call again, what would I have done differently? I don't know if I would have done a lot differently. I think that I could have gotten him more certain on like the 8K goal, but for the most part, I felt like that was a pretty smooth call. I felt like it was pretty good altogether. I called them out immediately, which is something I would do again if I had to, because you need to call them on their shit. Like otherwise, they're just not going to take action. They're not going to view you as an authority. I did try to push for something on the call. I could have gone for maybe a deposit, but I don't know if that would have, based on the temperature of that call, I was like pushing pretty hard. I don't know if a deposit would have worked. But yeah, we'll see. He said he's going to get back to me by 10 p.m. tonight. So that's 3 hours. I'm not going to hold my breath. I don't think that one's going to close. I would be surprised if it does, but I will update you guys when he gets back to me and I'll let you know. All right, guys, so I've got a call up. I think the call is going to go super, super well. So it's time to fucking hop on and time to change some lives. So let's get it. Listen, man, I appreciate you jumping on this call with me. I've got a few calls to get to today. Are you cool if we just jump in?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome, brother. So what we're gonna do on today's call, man, is I wanna basically get to know you a little bit. So at the end of the call, I'll let you know about how our coaching programs work. If I feel like I can help you out, I'll invite you to join. And if I feel like I can't help you out, I'll at least point you in the right direction. Is that cool?
Of course. So basically,
Basically, at the moment when I first started, I had reached out to my brother. I was going through like a real bad drug addiction, and I was pretty tired of it, bro. And I couldn't find a way out, so I needed a way out. So I reached out to him, and I was like, "Hey, bro, 315 pounds. At the moment, I'm like addicted to drugs, and it's crazy. I feel like I'm trapped, and I need something to take my mind off of it, and I want to change my life. So can you help me?" He said, "Yeah." So he got me on a meal plan, and he started helping me personal train, and I started going with him every day, and that's where it all started. I lost 115 pounds in a year. I left my drug addiction, switched my whole life around, for a better cause. So that was basically where it was, and ever since then, it's been 6 years, and it just keeps getting better and better.
I have a very similar story in terms of like, I was doing drugs all day, every day, months on end, was like heavily addicted to Coke and couldn't stop myself from doing it, and fitness saved my life, bro. So that was why I started fitness coaching back in 2013, is because fitness got me off of drugs and got me sober, so I wanted to kind of pass that along to others. So that's why I started too, bro. It was a very similar story, and I appreciate you for sharing that. So thank you.
Well, congratulations on that too, man.
Appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. So you've already gotten started based on what you're saying. Like, you've had a few people reaching out to you, and you kind of got the process going. Like, what is your goal for your online coaching business right now? Like, what are you hoping to make for income?
I think at the moment my main struggle is actually getting people. It's right now I think I'm just at the point where if people reach out to me, I talk to them, but it's one of those things where I don't know how to sell them on what I got going on exactly. I just I just go off of okay, if they buy it from me, well, cool, and if they don't, well, it is what it is. That kind of mentality right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I know for a fact I could be doing more, and I could if I would have the right the right tools and everything, it would make a big difference for sure.
How much money do you want to be making per month? Like, what would you say is your target per month?
I mean, 10 grand would be amazing, it would be a big difference for sure, and if I could make more, it's even better.
Yeah, and remind me again, how much are you currently making right now, and how many clients do you have?
So I have 8 active online clients, and I charge them, I believe, $400 for 90-day programs.
Okay.
And I also have my 9-to-5 job as well. So
yeah,
I got income from that as well.
Okay. Obviously, you and your brother have been talking about this, and you've been working with him and whatever. And I'm just curious, why is this a right now thing for you? Why do you want to take this to the next level right now? Why do you want to grow your business and go online and achieve more financial freedom? Why is this a right now thing and not a later thing?
I'm at the point where I feel like I'm kind of stuck, because I've been wanting this for the longest, but obviously I've been trying to take the steps to make it better and everything, and obviously whatever I'm doing is not taking me to that level. So that's the reason why, well, my brother's the one that really brought it to my attention, and it's one of those things where he's like, "Bro, I see you have money at the moment, and it's I don't want you to just fucking go spend it on something that's not gonna make you money. It's it's time to level up. I see you talking about getting a Lambo, a big house, and all that, but at the end of the day, it's talk is talk. What are you really gonna do to get there?
I like that. So you're the type of dude that likes to get challenged a little bit, eh? This is the thing. People are paying you money for their mentorship, right? They're paying you $400 for a 90-day program. So it would make sense that you also have a mentor that you're learning off of, so that you can pass along some of the knowledge and the lessons that you learn, It's the more that you learn, the more that you can teach, the more money that you'll make. So it's it makes sense. So right now you said you've been stuck. And you've been stuck because you're not sure how to get clients to actually pay you. Maybe people reach out to you and that works, but you're not sure how to get clients to reach out to you or get more sales, basically. How long has that been a struggle? Because you said right now you're stuck. How long have you been stuck for?
I mean, I went from having 4 active clients to having 8, so I mean, it is getting better, but I would say the whole year at least, for sure.
So last 3 months, basically?
Yeah, the last year almost, I would say.
Oh, wow. Last 12 months. Okay. And you've obviously seen your brother's success, and you've seen him hit as many, as his numbers that he's hitting right now. How's it kind of felt watching his growth and then not really experiencing that in your own business, even though you could be doing that?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where it makes me kind of think like, obviously, if he can do it, I can do it as well, So why not get to that point? If he wants it, whatever he's doing, I want to do it to be able to get there.
Yeah, I like that mindset. Okay, cool. So why do you feel like you haven't been able to do this on your own? Like why, what do you think has been holding you back, bro? Because obviously you're putting in the work, you're putting in the reps, you're just not getting the results. Why do you think that is?
I would think it's obviously I'm not having the right tools and the right guidance, Maybe just having somebody pick and choose exactly what am I doing wrong or what do I need to do, just the right, steer me to the right way,
Yeah. And my job as a coach is basically to challenge you and call you out. So let's just pretend that nothing happens. You're like, you know what, B, I'm gonna continue doing this on my own. I don't really need help. I'm just gonna keep rocking this. Let's just say you do nothing. You stay in the same place and you don't grow your coaching business at all. You're kind of stuck around that 8 to 10 client mark for the next year. How would that make you feel?
Frustrated for sure.
Yeah.
Frustrated and it's going to be one of those things where I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I know I could be doing more, so why ain't I doing more? What do I need to do to get to that?
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, based on everything you've told me so far, I can kind of, drop in my advice if that's cool. Do you mind if I give you a little bit of coaching?
Of course.
Bro, so your social media, you and your brother have very similar stories. You should be making $10,000 a month already. And so for you getting there, it's not going to be hard. It's kind of like the fat loss client that joins your program that's already doing the workouts, but they don't know how to do their nutrition properly. You give them a little bit of guidance in nutrition and all of a sudden they're down 20 pounds. I just need to give you the blueprint and you need to execute and you need to show up and ask questions. And if you do that, you're gonna experience similar results. But I can tell that if you've lost a bunch of weight, you quit drugs, you've got the work ethic, you've got the drive, you just need to follow a blueprint and you're gonna get success.
That makes sense.
Every time I take on a client, I'm very particular because my program has a guaranteed results offer. So basically when you join, you make money or I send your money back. So because of that, I really only wanna take on people that are actually all in. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you kind of sitting on that scale? 10. Fucking good. I like that. Yep, perfect. All right, we're good. The good news is that you're definitely the type of guy I can help. Do you mind if I tell you a little bit about how our coaching program works?
Of course. Let's hear it.
Awesome. Do you have a pen and paper on you?
Give me a second, I'll grab one real quick.
Okay, thank you. Making him go get a pen and paper increases my status on the call because he's basically jumping through a hoop. So you want to do things that increase your status, and when I get him to get a pen and paper, I'm gonna be able to get him to draw. And when people can conceptually see concepts, it makes it more real in their brains. If he doesn't have a pen and paper, you can also get him to write notes on his phone, but either way, get him to write something down is good. Okay, so I want you to draw a triangle in the middle of the piece of paper. I'm gonna explain basically how we get to 10K a month.
I got it.
Top of the triangle, I want you to write down the word attract. The first part of the business model is basically learning how to use social media to get people to reach out to you. Learning how to use social media to get more eyeballs on you. Learning how to use social media to get more prospects asking about your service. So the first thing that we need to do with your social media is we need to optimize it to start attracting clients to want to work with you. Make sense? Bottom right of the triangle, I want you to write down the word convert. Now, convert is something that I feel like is something we really need to work on. Number one, bro, you're not charging nearly enough money. I want you to charge double what you're charging. And number two, I need to give you the DM script, the phone script, and everything like that so you can actually charge what you're worth. Because right now you could be making a lot more money just by increasing the value of increasing the amount that you're charging per customer. And I know that right now you think you can't charge more, but I promise you, you can. Bottom left, I want you to write down the word deliver. Now, the idea of deliver, what that means is that your program is so good that people refer you clients. Just like your brother introduced us in a chat. The reason that your brother introduced us is because my program's so good that my clients get amazing results so that they refer their friends and their families. So when you get really good at delivering a valuable service with their training, their nutrition, and also just changing their mindset in general, you're gonna get referrals, you're gonna get re-signs, you're gonna get clients that will stick around for longer. In the middle of the triangle, I want you to write down the word scale. Now, scale, what that means is we're gonna help you add more revenue to your business by teaching you lead generation systems, how to take your content to the next level, get over 10, 20, 30, 40,000 followers, how to optimize and hire team members, that really that stuff cart starts coming around $10,000 a month. But first, to get you to 10K, we need to attract, we need to convert, and we need to deliver. Cool?
Yeah.
All right, so when you're looking at this triangle, what part of the program do you feel like would benefit you the most?
I would say the converting part for sure.
Why do you feel like conversion specifically would help you?
Because just converting, just like you said, it's just converting everything, and it would just definitely I can't really explain it as well, but it would definitely help a lot, just converting what I got going on to something better.
Yeah. Okay, my man, where do you think we should go from here?
I mean, obviously I want to follow along. I mean, I want to take the next step.
Okay, perfect. So we've got 24/7 support, 3 live calls a week, and a step-by-step blueprint, and there's 2 different options to enroll. Option number 1 would be $3,500 for 12 months, which saves you a total of $2,500. Or option number 2 is you could split that into 2 payments, and it would be $1,750 divided by 2 payments, which would be easier on cash flow.
We could do the 1,700.
Perfect, brother.
The 2 payments.
Yep, that sounds good. Is that a yes or is that a fuck yes from you?
It's a fuck yeah.
I like that, bro. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold for 1 minute. I'm gonna get you to take care of that right now. When I come back, I'm gonna walk you through the onboarding and walk you through the next steps, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back, brother. Told y'all. I knew that guy was gonna pay. It's my girl right there. It's my girl. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Guaranteed he would have done the $500 a month if I would have done it over chat, which is why we're gonna be completely taking out the $500 a month option. I'm also gonna be increasing my prices, but first, I don't wanna change too many things at once. So taking all the sales calls first. Once I take all the sales calls, they convert for higher cash collected. Then we're gonna change our offer. We're gonna increase our price. But that's 1 for 1 on the day so far. Let's fucking go. After this, I'm gonna be coming back and I'm gonna be like congratulating him. I'm making sure he feels good about his purchase, answering any questions that he might have, and then I'm gonna be walking through basically how the onboarding's gonna work.
Are you good? Did you go through?
Yes, sir. We're all good to go. How you feeling? Nervous? Excited? Ready?
A little bit of everything.
You just put money down on yourself. You just invested in yourself, and now it's time to take it seriously, bro. I'm gonna help you hit the next level.
Oh yeah.
Okay, brother. So go ahead and get that stuff filled out for me as soon as possible, and I'm gonna start that group chat with Cole on Instagram right away, and we're gonna walk you through everything. All right?
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, brother. Thanks again, and let's catch up again soon. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Take care, brother. Kaboom! Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. So first things first is, that's dope because there's a bunch of people on the calendar right now that honestly shouldn't be there. Had a couple no-shows. So that's gonna take some time. Like I'm still coaching my team in terms of like how to book sales calls, but it's a qualified prospect that showed up and it closed. I've had 3 calls today, 2 no-shows, 1 showed up and paid. So sales is a numbers game, and you guys saw me get a no and you guys saw me get a yes. So that was fucking lit. I'm super, super excited. We just got a new client. He also paid $1,750. The next client I'm gonna sign, I'm not even gonna present an option to do a payment plan, the $1,750. I'm just gonna fucking do $3,500 because I wanna get more paid in full. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys got value. Let me know what you took away from this video from the yes and the no, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.